Oh my goodness, guys. Good morning. It just seems like the space has just gotten so long each time I'm making a video. Um, there's been things that changed in my life, and so I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But I'm featuring my little Brooklyn sculpt here, and I named her Brynlee Elise. I got her about this time last year. So she came with this cute little Christmas outfit that says Mommy's Favorite Gift on it with the little tutu that's made onto the little pants. And I left her without socks because I just love these little feet right here. And I hope you're able to hear me. I do have my washing machine going in the background, so you might even hear it click on a little bit. So I'm hoping that won't interfere with being able to hear me. But I just love this little sculpt. I haven't really been able to play with any of my little reborns here lately. I've been just busy doing this, that, and the other, and I just wanted to show her to you all. I did reweigh her after I got her because I just felt that she was stiff. I wasn't able to bring her little legs up like this like I am now. But I'm still not quite satisfied. I want her to have a tummy. um, I realized after our little grandson was born, and I'll have to show you a picture of him. He's a precious little guy. He will be actually 4 weeks old this coming Friday. I'm amazed at how fast the time is going, but everything went great. Uh, it was the largest baby that my daughter-in-law had, but she wanted to do it without an epidural, and she did. She did a wonderful job. He weighed 8 pounds, 10 ounces. But I'll show you a little picture of him in a minute. But what I wanted to talk about is the changes that have been made and I might have even mentioned it in my last video, but my mother got sick with congestive heart failure. Her mind had been slipping. Oh goodness, I think we noticed it a couple of years ago, and then it's just gotten progressively worse. And so up until this time, she pretty much can't remember what she did yesterday. It's gotten to that point, but we've taken her to the doctor. The doctor seems to think that she's best in her own environment. She does remember routine things that she does, like eating and washing her clothes, changing her bed sheets, and she still takes her medicine now that it was a struggle for her at first, but since she's been sick, she takes a morning and evening dose. So she does that. So at this point, she's still living alone. She is not driving. We will not allow her to drive. My sister and I take turns taking her to the grocery store and all the places that she needs to go, to church and everything. So things have kind of settled down. I had to really pray and seek God for guidance and direction, and um, for my own mental health because I felt that I was already getting very forgetful, but just because of the stress, I think. But things have settled down, and I'm so thanking God for that. But I wanted to mention also the FTC and the COPPA regulations that are going on. I've heard so many things. I did go ahead and set my channel as that could possibly be viewed that children would possibly view my channel, because I didn't want to chance getting fined or anything like that. Even though my channel's so small, I have no ads and I don't even have 100 subscribers yet. But just to be on the safe side, I did that. I've also heard that YouTube might even delete smaller channels because they are not making the money. So with that being said, I want to let everyone know how much I've enjoyed doing this. If my channel were to be deleted, I have enjoyed this, and I've enjoyed watching my favorite creators and collectors. Basically, that's all I watch is you all collectors, my favorite ones I watch, and there's also a family channel that I enjoy watching. I get a lot of chuckles out of that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, and if you enjoy watching my videos, then I guess, after we'll have no notification bell where my videos won't just pop up in your feed. Um, and we won't be able to, do any comments. Um, you'll just have to look me up. And I know there's very few that watches my channel, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. And I just wanted to say that. If there may be changes where they realize that these dolls aren't made for children, even though it's fine for children to view our channels. There's no reason for them not to, but these are not really toys. These are our little collectibles. Um, so I wanted to go right in and show you this precious little boy that we got 4 weeks ago. Let's see if we can. There he is. Yeah. I think he's going to be moving around. So there he is, his little hands coming up. He was only 3 days old here, and I was holding him, and he was just squirming around. But he's such a good baby. He rarely cries. I think my son said one day this week he had some colic, and I'm just hoping and praying that that doesn't last. But that's our little Nolan is his name. Got a little frowny face right there. Another little good picture of him right here as I was holding him right there. Such a little cuddle bug. So help me welcome this little guy. It's time for me to go and get a snuggle, that's for sure. The children are out of school this week. Of course, in 2 days, well, I don't know when this will upload, but in 2 days, we will have Thanksgiving. And I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. One thing I haven't done in quite a while is a devotion. I know some of you enjoy that and some of you may not. So at this point, if you don't want to watch it, feel free to cut my video off. But I hope I don't get, usually when I read scripture or read the Bible, sometimes I get very emotional, but just because it just means so much to me. Excuse me. But my mother, even though she is very forgetful, just like little Nolan's older brothers walked in. I had mother at the house on Sunday, and Nolan's 2 older brothers walked in the house, and they wanted something to drink, and I took them through the den, through our little living room into the kitchen to get them something to drink. And my mother asked my husband, "Who are those children?" See, she didn't even recognize them. She didn't even know them, and she has seen them recently. But with even that, I want you to know that we can ask Mother at any time because she has memorized Psalm 100. We can ask her, could she say Psalm 100? And she will say this word for word without ever looking at the page. And I want to read it, and it goes right along with Thanksgiving and with us being thankful. And I told her, I said, now I've got to memorize that Psalm 100 because you memorized it. And so if it ever happens to me and I can't remember things, maybe I can quote this to my children and they'll, still be able to see that I'm there, that things like this is still that I still have a memory. Oh goodness, I've got to get my glasses. I'm just covering up this little sweet girl. I don't mean to, but Psalm 100. And my mother can quote this. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. So, yes, that's a very special piece in the Bible to me. So let's just be thankful this Thanksgiving season for everything. I mean, for the wonderful good times and for the bad times. Let's be thankful for those because they help us grow in the Lord. They really do. They help us see things the way that we should see them. So I know I may be a little rusty doing these videos because it's been a while since I did them, but as long as I can, I want to keep putting them on here, showing you the sweet little reborns that I have. It's my little Brooklyn Elise. So I want to wish you all